Generation Z constitutes a significant demographic force globally, with approximately 2 billion individuals born between 1997 and 2012, and about half of them already working. In America and Britain, Gen Z's presence is particularly noteworthy, accounting for a substantial fifth of the population in these regions. This vast cohort represents a major portion of society, shaping economic, social, and cultural landscapes. Different generations are influenced by economic contexts. For instance, Germans from the inflationary 1920s harbored aversion towards price increases, while Americans who experienced the Depression era tended to shy away from stock market investments. Millennials face challenges entering the workforce during the global financial crisis, experiencing disproportionate hardships, while Gen Z's current unemployment rates are remarkably low, lowest since 1991. Gen Z enjoy 50% higher household real incomes compared to baby boomers at the same age. Despite some Gen Z concerns about escalating costs in education and housing, their higher incomes have enabled them to manage these expenses. Young Americans allocated 43% of their post-tax income toward housing and education expenses, including debt interest, which was almost the same as the average for this age group in the past 3 decades. American Zoomers even surpassing millennials in homeownership rates due to their robust earnings. A new trend has emerged regarding the attitude to work. In contrast to previous generations, Gen Z individuals perceive employment as a right, not a privilege, leading to quiet quitting, a notable decrease of 25% in work-related activities among young Americans. Another prevailing narrative revolves around the impact of smartphones on Gen Z's well-being and lifestyle. The ubiquitous presence of smartphones has led to concerns about increased screen time, potential mental health issues, and the perceived effect on interpersonal relationships among Gen Z individuals. Generation Z tends to lead more reserved lifestyles, engaging less in late-night activities, binge drinking, and promiscuity compared to previous generations, but this comes with reduced in-person socialization, decreased intimacy, higher levels of reported loneliness, and an increase in anxiety and depression rates. According to data, the average time spent by Americans aged 15 to 24 socializing in person has decreased by almost a half from the 2000s. Additionally, anxieties related to climate change loom large among Gen Z, reflecting a deep-seated concern for environmental sustainability and the planet's future. On a broader scale, Gen Z individuals express their desire for bigger government. However, their opinions might shift when confronted with increased tax responsibilities. Statistics reveal significant advancements in economic, health, and educational indicators among Gen Z in the emerging economies. For instance, the World Bank reports a substantial increase in GDP per capita and a decline in poverty rates, indicating tangible improvements in living standards and economic opportunities for Gen Z individuals in these regions. Moreover, insights from the United Nations survey shed light on the optimism and aspirations prevalent among young people in emerging economies. The survey reveals that a majority of Gen Z individuals in regions like Southeast Asia and Africa express confidence in their future prospects, citing opportunities for career advancement, technological innovation, and social mobility. This optimism fuels a sense of agency and determination among Gen Z to overcome challenges and contribute positively to their communities and societies. However, challenges persist, particularly in regions like China, where economic uncertainties and educational disparities impact Gen Z's prospects. Despite rapid economic growth, over a third of master degree holders in China may face unemployment. This underscores the need for targeted interventions and reforms to ensure that Gen Z in China can access meaningful employment opportunities and fulfill their potential. In conclusion, Gen Z's global narrative encompasses a spectrum of experiences, from success stories in some emerging economies to persistent challenges in certain regions. Understanding and harnessing Gen Z's potential requires a comprehensive approach that addresses economic, educational, and social factors, empowering this generation to shape a more inclusive and prosperous future globally.